Hey, welcome to Straw Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
And I'm Ray.
What's going on, people?
Nothing much.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't been on in a couple of weeks. We had a little technical difficulty, and then Richie had to work.
Yeah. So, yay.
Yay.
Jay's on hiatus for maybe a month.
Yeah,
that's
work,
right.
so.
His work was affected.
Yeah. So,
By.
Hopefully get him back soon.
yeah, we missed you.
Well, what's on the show today? 409, by the way.
Episode 409.
409. That's awesome.
Man.
You mean Thor 09?
Thor 09.
Speaking of puns.
Oh,
hey.
Wow. Well done, Ray. Well done. Yeah. This is going to be a clean episode. 409.
Well, that was. I tried to do a rim shot with my microphone. That didn't work out.
No.
I should have that ready to go because I do have sound effects.
Soundboards.
So, we're going to do Thor. Fuck this movie, by the way. But yeah, we're gonna do it.
Jumping right into it.
Thor: Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi film.
Right.
And then we will talk about our three of a kind. And our three of a kind is our favorite kids' movies. And as I was explaining to Ray earlier, it doesn't mean kids have to be in it. It just means it's aimed at kids.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Carl did not get it right this time, I can see.
There is a fucking shocker.
I'll come up something.
He's like, uh-oh.
When you say thought kids movies, are you talking about like something that is bad with like a serious movie with kids in it?
No, I got it.
Okay. Carl, just use Goonies 3 times.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
just use Goonies. It's pretty simple.
Goonies again,
So-
I'd have to pick.
If Goonies counts, then I got it.
Of course, Goonies counts.
Of course,
Yeah,
Goonies count.
It's aimed at
It's like-
kids.
It's an older kid. It's not like
I'm all
toddlers.
set. I'm all set.
Yeah, kids are like mid-teens down.
There you go.
But adults can enjoy.
Yeah, I didn't say, or else it wouldn't be our favorite kids movies.
Yeah, that's right.
Carl, man, you're good at this. I love the 3 of a kind. And of course, we're going to talk about what we're watching,
Yeah.
Yes.
which will be quick because we're all fucking watching the same thing lately. So
Yeah.
Well, I just
Andor.
want to talk about Andor, and I am bored out of my fucking brain.
Well, apparently tonight's episode is supposed to be really good.
Yeah, we had to wait 4 episodes in to get a really good one.
6.
6. I lost
Like episode
count.
6.
I lost
I didn't
count.
watch today's yet.
No, I'm telling
I haven't
you,
watched it
either,
either.
like the
I heard
first,
they finally do the heist.
yeah, the first one was there, and I said, okay, this is set up. Well, hopefully we'll get to something good. And then the next one, and they were talking some more, and then the next
It's a lot of
one,
setup.
they were talking again and preparing to do things, but not actually doing anything. And then, and that whole scene in that building, like, what were all those engines doing suspended from the
Oh, yeah.
ceiling? Like what
Hides
was
of
that?
it.
Yeah.
for space.
Oh,
They're
I
like
didn't think of
gigantic
that.
Hoisted engines
Yeah,
hanging
yeah.
by chains.
I gotta instead of having them all on the ground where you can
Right.
actually get to them,
Right.
you suspend them in the air where they can come down on your head.
If
Or
you know,
Or inside of the
pretty rough.
ship.
Yeah,
If you
you
look
know-
at like X-wings, like the robots go on
Right.
the top. Maybe
Yeah.
that's how they put the engines in.
thank
Yeah.
you, Ray. Thank you.
Possibly.
Yeah.
yeah. So I haven't seen the last episode where the heist actually occurs, so I guess some real action happens. And I had super high hopes for this. I was looking way forward to this more than even the Boba Fett show,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and I was looking forward to that. But
That was a letdown.
yeah, this I was very not thrilled with the first bunch of episodes. So
I'm okay with it. I think it's really well written, but it is slow. It is slow.
Yeah, it's taking its time to get there. But apparently, I guess it was written not as a Star Wars show originally. It was written as like a rebellion type
Right.
heist show, and then they just like made it into Star Wars. Like that was like the goal. So
Well,
we'll see if it
I don't
pays off.
understand why they have to have so much setup. We already know,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like
I thought
one-
last week's episode was gonna be finally the
right, like
heist.
Yeah.
Too, it
Episode
didn't
is setting
happen.
it up. I'm like, oh, hey, crap.
we
Let's
saw
go.
Rogue One. I get it.
Yeah.
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 That was the setup.
Yep.
I mean, having a flashback here and there is fine, you know, but
Right.
like I don't need, you know, like there should be more shit going on as far as like, you know, some spy shit,
Yeah.
you know.
More subterfuge.
Yeah. And
And why didn't they
Bothan spies, man? Where the Bothan spies at?
like I would have rather had you know a scene with the dinner party to see what they were talking about, and you know with the fucking broad being all uncomfortable and shit.
Hmm.
Like I'd rather see that than you know them walking to the fucking half hour
Yeah.
walking to the fucking
yeah. And what's with that emo dude?
yeah
Not the robot, named emo.
Right.
The security guy
The
who
security
lost
guy.
his job and he's like back
Yeah.
living with mom.
Exactly. I'm going.
Yeah, he's a Debbie Downer, huh?
yeah
Eating his blue cereal.
Yeah.
he had like
Fuck my life. I'm with mom again.
yeah it's like, and it's funny because it's like if he's eating blueberries, the milk's already blue.
Yeah, that's right.
Seriously.
That's how you make blue
Seriously.
milk.
That's how you make
we
blue
know-
milk.
Somehow he's gonna join the Empire and he's gonna hunt them down or something. But
Right,
one thing I
right.
do like about the show, not to rag on it, but the proto rebellion, how it's all these different factions that they mention, and they're all working independently, not under like the banner of a rebellion yet. And that's what that one
Right.
chick in the security office is trying to piece together. Like this is too
Yeah.
random to be random.
What I'd like them to do with that dude, though, is it that, see, you said, oh, he's going to, join the Empire and do bad things. I would like to make him a rebel.
Or that,
That-
too would be cool.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be a good twist.
Right. He ends up working with Cassian.
With
that he was hunting
Cassian,
down.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be a good twist.
because he was
I agree.
basically, fucked by the Empire. So
Right. And he wants to
I
get
thought they
back
were
at them.
going there. I thought that was
Maybe.
what's happening.
it's possible, but that's what I'm hoping. Because if he just becomes a bad Empire dude, we got a million of them.
Yeah.
Damn,
One
it does.
character though that the blonde who is working for the Empire, she has that assistant, the one who's like pointing out,
Right.
they're too random to be random. Doesn't that character look kind of like a young Grand Moff Tarkin from the movies?
Oh.
Hmm.
I
I
that could
can't
be just
picture
me.
him in my head.
He's the old white guy that they had to bring back for Rogue One, who
Right.
they had to like de-age him. He was in the very first movie, A New Hope. He's the one who worked for the Empire. He's the one who was like in control of the Death Star and destroys Princess Leia's planet,
Yeah.
Alderaan.
Oh no, I
He-
know who
they-
Grand Moff Tarkin
oh.
is.
Yeah.
No,
so
no.
he looks
Yeah, we
I'm trying to
know.
like
No, I'm trying to
We
think.
know
I'm trying to
Alderaan.
think of the actor that you were just talking about in Andor that you
Yeah, he,
suspect may be Tarkin.
yeah, he's like her assistant. Like he's so
Right.
young and he's not up to a Grand Moff yet. So but I don't know. It just looks, the actor kind of looks like a younger version of the older Grand Moff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they should make that that dude work at like he joins the Empire, but he has to work like the convenience store in the Death Star. Like that's where
He's a janitor.
no, he just like he just works at like the convenience store in the Death Star. Like
the commissary.
right?
The
they want some-
commissary. Yeah.
You want some gum?
How many credits you got?
Like he was all pissed off, and now he's just like like yeah, dude, the slippery machine's out again. What are you gonna do?
I want some hot Cheetos. You don't have enough.
Listen,
What's some more blue milk?
listen,
You just see stormtroopers
I don't
pumping fucking
make-
cheese.
I don't make the Slurpee machine. I didn't invent the thing. It's got to be fair, I called maintenance. You know how long they take.
You know, fucking one of the stormtroopers leaves his fucking helmet upside down, and one of the others just like pumps cheese in it, just fucking.
As a joke.
Man, hey, I got you some nachos, man.
Nacho troops.
Man, I
Troopers.
need to start. I need to start writing for that show. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I
Anyway.
you know what I like about Andor though, and
What
Boba
you
Fett,
like?
except for Mandalorian. Until I was done, like I was happy there was no Skywalker shit that I mean, they had to bring that back for Mandalorian,
Right.
but fine, but like I'm kind of done with that. Like I like all the characters that I don't know. Like that's what I
that's why I liked Rogue One. I mean, there were except for Vader, there really wasn't any
right.
And Jedi running around and stuff.
Right.
Get rid of from the Luke Skywalker, the Skywalker saga.
Exactly.
New characters. It's a big galaxy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with Vader coming back every once in a while because he's Vader and he should be.
Yeah.
But like
most iconic character.
Yeah.
And I don't mind them changing the style, to go in stylistically different directions, like they're trying to do with Andor. I think I just think they went too far.
Yeah.
Into, very dialogue heavy, very moody.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that stuff though.
Yeah, but like one or two
but
episodes is fine, but like
not
Jesus
my
Christ,
Star Wars. I want to see something.
Like I said, the dinner party scene would have been great.
Right.
Just to hear, because the what's her name?
Mon Mothma.
Yeah, but she was all upset because her husband was inviting the bald broad from Palpatine's crew.
What?
What are you talking about?
So at the dinner party, she names.
Whoa!
Person.
We didn't see the dinner party yet.
They didn't.
You mean tonight's episode?
No.
What dinner party?
The dinner from episode like 3 or 4.
Oh, did I forget that already?
When she walks in and he's setting.
All
the names.
Yeah.
Well, one of the names was the bald girl that stood next to Palpatine in whatchamacallit?
Like Clone Wars or something?
Yeah. Well, right before he became Emperor. And she was there right when he became Emperor. So that
man, I do not remember that character at all.
Well, dude, I didn't know it until I fucking went down the rabbit hole and New Rockstars.
Oh, well,
love them.
That's pretty they go into super obscure shit.
Right, but that's my point. Like that would have been cool to see her because she's force sensitive or whatever it is. And just to have that like tension with that dinner party with the what's her name? The Bothan broad.
Mon Mothma.
Yeah. So like that scene would have been cool instead of, four rebels walking through the woods.
Let's see how it shakes out.
Movies.
All right. Well, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Yay. Rich is a big fan.
Taika
Waititi said this was a funny movie.
Taika Waititi film. Marvel production, of course, starring Chris Hemsworth, Christian Bale, Tessa Thompson, Taika Waititi, of course, Russell Crowe, and Natalie Portman.
Mm-hmm.
Who is so hot in this movie.
Yeah.
So it starts out with Thor, with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And whenever he gets into scrapes, he's busy meditating and stuff, and then comes in at the last minute to save the day.
Right.
And they all they're leaving, and he thinks they should separate, and they're all for it.
That shit's funny.
Yeah.
That's where the movie should have ended. Right there.
Yeah.
So basically Thor comes back to Earth, and it turns out it's not Earth. Jane Foster was on Earth, and now Asgard's got like tours and gift shops and shit. New Asgard. And they have the shattered pieces of Mjolnir in a display case. And just like the shards of Narsil. I just realized that.
Oh,
really?
Narsal shards.
You must narsel the Dark
Narsal shards.
Oh
what?
man, I'm gonna use that as an exclamation sometime. Narsal shards.
Narsal shards.
You know, none of us know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. I
The
don't know what that
broken
means.
sword in Lord of the Rings was named Narsal. The shards
say
of
it?
Narsal. It was in
Is that how you say
pieces.
it? I thought they were
Don't
pronounced
quite-
differently.
What?
Don't question him.
Oh, I don't question. Sorry. I didn't
He's
know.
probably
that's how
got
they're
a whole
pronounced.
song.
The sword
a
was
whole
called
song about it.
Narsil. It was reforged by the elves into what the fuck?
Richie, how's the song go?
Oh.
The shards of Narshal.
It was formed into New Narsal.
No, it was it had
Elves
a,
weren't
it
created.
had a different name.
Unnamed.
Flame of the West.
Why don't you just call it New Narsal? No, I'm not calling it New Narsal.
New Narsal.
Flame of the West.
Flame of the West. It makes no sense. It has a name already. It's new. Shiny Narsal. I'm not naming it Flame of the West. Fine. You're an idiot. Go fight some orcs.
New Narsal. It sounds like an East Coast city.
Yeah, come on.
It
We have,
does. Actually.
yeah.
Where are you from? I'm from New Narsal.
I'm from
What
New
exit?
Narsal. What exit? Exit 14. Yeah.
Narsal.
How long did it take you to walk there?
Yeah. So Christian Bell plays this.
2 episodes.
So Christian Bell plays this dude who is out in the desert and his whole land has been parched and whatever. And he's got his daughter in his hand and he's searching for his God who's going to save him and give him his everlasting reward. And he finally finds where the God is. And the God says, well, you're an idiot. Basically, you're not getting anything from me.
Yeah.
You're just here to worship me. That's it.
Have a piece of fruit.
So this God is so
Push the mold wine.
push the mulled wine. We're stuck with it. So this God is so stupid. He basically tells the guy Christian Bale how to kill him,
Right. That story.
and he goes, "You're as bad as this guy here, who has a special sword that can kill a god." Like, yeah, okay. So if I get this sword, I can kill you out of revenge for letting my daughter die. And that's
Wow.
exactly what happens. Actually, the sword goes to him.
Yeah.
It goes into a shadow and then comes out of a shadow into his hand, and then he kills that god.
What's the name of that sword?
The Necro Sword.
Oh, the new
Mm.
Necro.
The new Necro Sword. Where are you from? I'm from New Necro.
New Necro. Oh,
Sister city to New Narsal.
yeah.
Just across the
New
bay.
Narsal. Yeah. Yeah. New Narsal. Just across the bay from New Necro. Yeah.
Just over the bridge, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So didn't Jane Foster, because she had cancer, Mjolnir called to her to kill her faster? Which
Yeah.
makes fucking no sense.
Right.
Protect her.
To protect her. Like he.
Yeah, but the more she used it, the faster the fucking.
It's because she was mortal. She was an Asgardian. So I didn't
Hey,
know the difference. between-
Mjolnir was doing the best he could do. You know, or
Yeah, but if she was
can do.
if she was worthy, then she'd have the power of Thor and no cancer.
why didn't she just stay Thor all the time? And you,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't go back to being Jane Foster. You got to, you have to. You're going to look a lot better. You go back to Jane Foster, you look a real peaked. Just saying. When you're the broad Thor, you got that high pro glow going. It's like you never have to put makeup on. It's always on.
Yeah, so no, I was at a party and he sees Jane Foster there.
Right.
And he's in that super cool, colorful Thor outfit.
Mhm.
And no, it's during a fight. You're right.
Yeah, the town's attacked.
Yeah, the town,
By
Asgard's
Gore the
attacked.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. By Gore the God Butcher is trying
Right.
to steal the children.
So
And she's, because it's busted up, has this maneuver with Mjolnir that Thor never had.
right, because well, it was intact when Thor had it, so he can.
Really?
Mjolnir
Thanks for telling me that. I didn't know.
Well, she has this really cool because you're like, well, Thor couldn't do that. Well, like, of course, because it wasn't shattered yet, and I'm not. Like, so she can send Mjolnir into like 50 different places and kill, everybody.
Like 50 different people at the same time.
Right. Knock them on. They all get it. And it's funny because like, if One Piece, like they should have made One Piece like not come back right away, so there was always one piece missing. And it's like trying to find Mjolnir and she's running around. That would have been funny.
I like your baseball team better.
Fair enough, Carl.
So darn
that was a
it,
good idea.
Korg gets busted into pieces.
Yeah.
Or Korg.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
They ruined the best character, but okay.
They decide to go see Zeus because Zeus is like the king of all gods, and they go to Omnipotent City, and Thor is like really a fanboy of Zeus.
Yeah. So I have a question though.
Yeah.
Before they got the goats.
Right.
Best part of the whole movie.
When did Battle Axe become the Bifrost? How did that happen?
From day one.
Well, he died. Idris Elba's character died.
No. When the troll is forging Stormbreaker, he says it will be so powerful it could even summon the Bifrost.
Ah, okay. Say I didn't pay attention to fucking call me an elf one more time. That's the only thing that comes through my head when
Little
Peter
Dinklage.
Yeah.
Pete's up.
So I forgot the Grateful Aliens. The Grateful Aliens dumped their problem screaming goats onto Thor.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to give them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're the best. They're the best thing in the movie.
Well,
I disagree. I was so annoyed by them throughout the whole movie. I'm like, this joke is dying on me.
I agree.
Only the first time, but then they kept doing it. I'm like, all right, no more.
When they nail that asteroid thing, and you get that pause and then the scream, I laughed at that.
Well,
there were some funny parts, but
it would have been that would have been funnier if they didn't do it all the time.
Yeah, if
they just had that second time.
Yeah, the second time. Yeah,
that would have been funny.
But now came my favorite part of this movie:
the credits.
Zeus.
I actually enjoyed Russell Crowe as
loved Zeus.
Yeah,
I wish there was much more Zeus in this movie.
I like that he was kind of a pussy,
and I like the fact that he did a Greek accent.
I'm trying to do a Greek accent.
Yeah.
It was like an Italian Greek accent. Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Oh, right. That's right. It's been a while since I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a funny seeing him. I liked it a lot.
And the lady's fainting when he blows Thor's clothes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie's bad when they have to fucking do that. So like they couldn't come up with anything better. So we need to make him naked. So
he worked his ass off for that scene.
Yes, he did.
Give it to him. He had to get in such crazy shape. That's insane. Talk about like unrealistic body images out there.
Right.
Boy, that guy has juice to the gills.
Well, he talked.
He works hard. He has to work hard.
But he talked about
it's not obtainable without.
No,
help.
he talked recently. I saw an interview, and he was talking about how hard it is to.
Oh, it's insane.
To maintain that.
You can't.
He said there's no way to do it. In between the movies, he goes, you can't keep that up.
Chris Pratt said it perfectly during an interview one time. He's like, it's like you wait all year long for this flower to bloom in moonlight, and it blooms only for one night. And you take as many pictures as you can before it dies. Like that's exactly what it's like. It's 100% true.
Well, what's interesting is Wolverine is coming back in the new Deadpool movie, and they've been promoting that with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. And so I read a Twitter post that someone just said, why do they got to do this to you? Why do they got to do this to Hugh Jackman again? Let him stay out of the gym and sing his little songs.
That's funny. Shit. Yeah, how's he gonna put on muscle, man? He's so much older now. Like, how's he gonna get into like Wolverine shape unless they make him like
I don't think they're gonna.
older, you know?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that
Run
to
down.
him again.
Well, someone who was with Hugh Jackman in one of the Wolverine movies talked about how he would have to get up at 2 a.m. and eat a rotisserie chicken and brown rice.
Oh God. It's so much. There's so many calories. It's insane.
It's like he had to wake up to eat and then go back to sleep.
Yeah.
That does sound pretty good, though.
Fuck.
But like
Crazy.
Chris Hemsworth and I are around the same height. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Yes.
Carl,
but
you're gonna
he is
eat
so
a lot of
much-
chicken, are you?
He's so much more cut than I am, and genuinely funny. Like, I fucking hate that guy.
He's charming. Like that's
He's
his.
so charming.
He's super charming. You're just like, all right, yeah, you're a big handsome
he's
devil.
a big.
I want to be you, but I can't.
He's a
be
big surfer as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck him.
You. Yes.
No, I
And
respect.
he's really good at it.
He's
Yeah.
super good.
He really is. I respect.
I like how they rewrote Thor when Taika Waititi did this the first time with Ragnarok, but then this just became, I don't know, too much of everything. It's like trying too hard.
Mhm.
Ragnarok was so much better because it wasn't trying very hard. It was trying to be like
100%.
more serious. This one was trying to be more of a comedy, and it just took away from the film.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
it was a cool story. It's a good story, and it's an interesting film, but it's too much of the goofy comedy, the New Zealand kind of goofy comedy that he's known for, which I love because I love his other stuff, like What We Do in the Shadows and Our Flag Means Death. It works, but
Reservation Dogs.
yeah, I want to watch that. That's my next show to start watching. But
Really good.
The villain in this, sorry, what you said, maybe
Gore
the
think
God
of something else. Gord the God Butcher. I didn't get the him as a character with the kids because
his daughter.
yeah, no, his daughter died because of the god, and then why'd he kidnap a bunch of kids and
The Asgardian kids.
terrorize them?
Because that's how he was going to lure Thor out.
No, I understand. I understand. You kidnap the kids. I understand. Then Thor will come after the kids. What I don't understand is why did he have to torture the kids?
Oh, like fuck with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would think he would have more sympathy for children.
Right. Instead of like trying to be this big scary boogeyman and
Yeah,
the cage with them and like make them flying through outer space, like not make it look like a little bit more peaceful. Instead
But
of like
Bale did a pretty good
terrifying.
job. I thought Christian Bale did a pretty good job.
I read an interview. He said it was probably the hardest movie he had to ever film because it was all green screen and blue screen. He's like, I had nothing, no reference. It's just so much more different than what he's used to, like being
Fucking
live
deal
in
with
the
it.
moment.
Deal with it.
I'm sure
can't
he yelled
imagine
at
acting
somebody
with
on the set.
Yeah.
Totally.
You got in front of my green screen.
My ping pong ball fell. God damn it! That was
How
my
do I
mark.
know what the monster is?
Yeah, that was my mark.
the ping pong ball must be at 6 feet 2 inches, not 6 feet 1.
6'2". That's my mark. God damn it!
Yeah, I hear he's a pain to work with.
He's good though.
So what?
Yeah,
This
they're
fucking
so
movie
good.
sucked.
Michael Jordan was like a super dick to people in real life and like his teammates and
He's
super
a
gambler, but he's the
great
best.
basketball player.
And he may be a dick to work with, but he's such a great actor where he can do, the dramatic and comedic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like in The Fighter, he was basically doing
Oh,
a
yeah.
comedy role
Right.
in that movie, and he was funny.
He's really good in The Fighter.
Head body.
Head body. Boom.
Head
Head body.
body.
Yeah. All right. It's not your fight. It's not your fight. It's my fight.
All right.
And I want to fight. Leave me alone. All right.
So
Tell your mother for me.
Jane's dying of cancer now, and she makes a wish at the end, not for getting better in eternal life, but to save everybody. Gore gets wiped out by the his
Eternity.
own eternity, And the kids return with Thor. Everything's happily ever after.
And then Korg meets a dude and has a kid.
Yeah.
In a lava, in a volcano.
In a volcano. And then in the post-credit scene, Roy Kent shows up as Hercules.
Fuck yeah. Super exciting. And
that's right.
What's her
That's
name?
what I knew you'd be so excited about that.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso
Oh,
crossover.
When I first saw that, I couldn't believe it. I said, "Oh my god!"
And Dr. Jane Foster's in Valhalla.
Yes,
with Heimdall.
Yeah, Heimdall's there.
And I think the real Loki must be up there too, because the real Loki died in.
Yeah,
Avengers.
not the Loki variant that's alive.
Not the variant. Yeah, so he might be up there too because he was like redeemed. He became a good guy.
So,
what did you guys see in the movie?
He's here.
Richie, you go
He's
first.
there. He's every fucking where.
That would have been great if he, when he became, when fucking he stood up as Hercules and he was just like, "Fuck you."
He just goes, "Fuck."
Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
Fuck. I can't wait to see Miss Hercules. I don't know if he's still gonna have like the English accent and just basically be Roy Kent.
And he said he was not allowed to tell anybody.
Oh, really?
And the only person who knew was Hannah Waddingham because he went and asked her if he should do it.
That's
and
great.
she said, "What are you mad?" Of course you
gotta get
you should do it.
That's like
yeah,
that's guaranteed income if you're a recurring character.
Yeah.
Even Hannah Waddingham was in the new Hocus Pocus too. I'm seeing her like branch out.
Yeah, I'm not watching that movie.
I watched it.
I didn't like Hocus Pocus.
I love Hocus Pocus.
Jim,
I had to watch the new one.
I watched it.
It was campy, but it was not as good as the first, like always.
No, God.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but I'm not like dying to watch it again.
No, I'll probably not watch it again, but there was one funny scene in it. So it made me laugh.
Good.
All right. This movie budget was $250 million and it pulled in $760.7 million.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot for still after pandemic. That's still a lot. That's a lot.
I'm going first.
Yeah, it's a lot for the fourth Thor movie. It's like the fourth in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it gives I'd like more original movies like
Hey, Richie
everywhere.
just said he's going first.
No, I just mean box office wise.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to see like Everything Everywhere All at Once make more money than Thor. But
yeah, but it didn't.
But it's still
It made decent money for its budget.
Yeah. Sorry, Rich. Go ahead.
It's okay. I'll wait.
No, you're going one. I already know your score. You're going one.
Fuck this movie, man. The best part was in the beginning with the Guardian of the Galaxy, and then they split. It should have fucking went to the credits right then. The rest of this movie was fucking bullshit.
Maybe it should have just moved into followed the Guardians. It's like a surprise, just like Boba Fett all of a sudden had a surprise Mandalorian episode.
Or 6.
The final 2 were basically Mandalorian episodes.
So
right.
For real.
But
it was fucking Asgard being fucking an amusement park was dumb as shit. You had like, small fucking scenes of brilliance in this movie, and then that's it. Not enough to fucking be like, man, this should be made. Fuck this. This should have went fucking. They should have shelved this shit. They should have fucking test audience and was just like, we're not putting this out. You fucking Korg, and then you ruin Korg, and then I just get his face. Come on, enough. Fuck this movie. I give it a fucking -2.
Ooh, whoa.
Jesus.
It fucking annoyed me.
That's the worst you've ever given.
You took fucking great characters and you just fucking camped it so. I mean, Ray, you were 100% correct. It's like, dude, I love his other shit, but this was so fucking stupid.
And where was Meek?
Yeah. He was in it for a short second.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and then
He was
that's
like
it.
gonna putting something on the billboard or something.
Yeah. So really,
How
you know
do
what?
you?
Chalkboard.
Fuck Marvel. I'm done. I'm done with I'm done. It just proved it right there. I'm done. Fuck
Well,
Marvel. They jumped the shark. This is it. They proved it.
How do you sound off a -2?
I'm not even doing it. Fuck this. I'm not even. You're not even getting a gun. Nothing. A fucking nothing.
Aw,
No.
It's taking
oh.
bullets out of the gun.
Yeah.
I
I'm fucking
remember-
putting my gun down.
I watched the last time I watched
Aw.
Endgame. I noticed something Meek did that I never noticed before. Is when Korg is playing the video game, and he goes, "That kid called me a dickhead again."
Yeah.
And Meek throws his pizza at the television. That slice of pizza he has in his hand. He goes, "Ah!" And he throws, and I never noticed that before. And he did it. I laughed. I laughed at Meek. Unlike most of this movie, which I did not laugh a lot at, but I did like certain things. There were
Right.
one or two things in the movie I enjoyed. I liked Jane Foster in this movie, and I liked Russell Crowe.
You know, I was happy to see him.
And I like Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus was dope.
I was just happy
Pretty
to see
good.
Hamdell. That's all. I was like, hey, there he is.
You had to wait to the very end of the credits.
Yeah,
It's all right.
not much after that. I'll give this a 2.
Ooh, I'm right in line with Jim. I was exactly everything you just said. 2.
Ray. If you go more than 2, the fucking audience is gonna fucking come after you.
No, they're
Just
not.
saying.
Why would they come after him?
Well, then I challenged him because I am actually going to give it a 3. The reason being,
Yeah. There you go.
3.
well, because I as much as like some parts were boring or like overdone, like the goats and some of these jokes that were just not funny, like Jane trying to come up with her own catch line. I like the one where the storm dance or whatever his name is anthropomorphized and like fighting for the affection of Thor from the hammer. I thought that was kind of funny for a bit.
Right.
But
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought that was pretty funny.
When Stormbreaker comes easing in, when he's trying to
He's
call
like a
Mjolnir
jealous-
over.
He's like a jealous girl.
Yeah.
2.5. One more half.
I thought that was funny.
I can't give it a 2.5. I laughed at that, but that was it.
I thought the whole idea of the God Butcher was cool and how he can get to make a wish, but he decides to save his daughter. And I know it's campy, but I thought the ending was really sweet when you find out her name is Love, God, thunder and love. That's how they became known as the title of the movie. But yeah, I gave it a 3 because I didn't hate it where I couldn't stand it, but I just thought I was trying too hard. That's the only thing I couldn't stand. Like the humor was a little bit more forced than it was in Ragnarok and other Taika Waititi movies.
I agree.
So I give it a 3.
Ragnarok was so great.
And another thing that sucked is the fucking kid dies. God Butcher, fucking Ford versus Ferrari there fucking makes a wish, and
Ford versus Ferrari.
and says, take me, but give my daughter life back. And then she just becomes a little asshole. Like when Thor was like, you're gonna eat popcorn. She's like,
I don't want pancakes.
Yeah, I don't want pancakes. You're gonna eat. Like that's the thing. Like, wait a minute, you should be kissing our ass right now.
Right.
Eat whatever
you
I
got brought
fucking
back
put
to
in front of you.
life, girl.
Yeah, eat the fucking
did.
pancakes
For a long time. Oh, another
She
thing
should have
too
been.
is,
She should be hanging out with teenage Groot.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I just remembered one more thing I thought was overdone in the movie was the soundtrack. Like it would always do like a Guns N' Roses song. And it was like a little too forced too. Like change up the song or like, I know what you're trying to get that like Guardians of the Galaxy kind of feel and vibe. And like Ragnarok hit it perfectly. Like with Immigrant Song, when he finally gets the power and he gets you're just rallied and ready to go. In this movie, they tried to recreate it by doing the Guns N' Roses like 80, like he's like an 80s rock star the whole movie. Like even his look at the beginning. It's just too much. So trying too hard.
And it was all fucking Guns N' Roses. Like
every one of them. Like change up the song. Like why not another awesome, banger from the 80s, like a really good 80s metal song. You don't have to just do all Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Because you're expecting it. After the third time, you're like, all right, what's the next Guns N' Roses song going to be?
Well, let me tell you.
Not everyone could do
GNR,
James
yeah,
Gunn.
GNR just got fucking paid. So
Oh, damn right they got
Yeah.
paid. They got
Axel's,
these 4
Axel's
major
fucking taking
songs.
all that money. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is a factor. But I mean, I thought that was just another thing. It's just like it would have been cool the one time, and then or funny the one time. But they keep things just going and going and going.
Right.
Just as filler. It felt like filler and trying to make the movie longer when you didn't need to.
I agree. Fuck this movie.
But I did
Alright.
like the battle scene, the black and white on the moon. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
How
cool. I
everything goes
like
black and
like
white.
that.
Yep. Carl?
Yo,
He already did it.
Oh, you already did it.
Yeah, he did 2.
Never
2.5.
mind.
I straight up agreed with you.
All right. Well, there we go. Thor: Love and Thunder. Puh.
I'm done with Marvel. I'm never watching a Marvel movie
You're
again.
never gonna watch another Marvel movie.
Whatever comes
Watch
out.
the Werewolf by Night.
Wait
Pretty
till
good.
when Spider-Man gets released on free
No, I'm
streaming.
talking about a new one. I'm talking about a new one. I'm done watching these movies.
The Werewolf by Night.
Guardians
Go check it
3?
out now.
Guardians 3. I might give Guardians a chance. Maybe.
Blade, the new
Blade
Blade.
lost its
Wow.
director and now it's delayed.
Good.
Yeah,
Blade's gonna suck.
it's
I don't want to-
Blade.
It's
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
All right.
All right,
Well, let's get on to our 3 of a kind.
Victory.
3 of a kind. Ba, ba, da, ba. 3 of a kind. Ba, ba, da, ba. 3 of a kind.
3 of a kind is our 3 favorite kids movies. Movies for kids. Who wants to go first? Raise their hand.
Carl can go first.
Okay.
Oh.
Shots fired.
All right, my first thought was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Excellent choice.
The
Not
original.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, thank you.
Willy Wonka, starring the great Gene.
No, stop. Don't. No, come back.
It's so good.
Wow, that's a
Come
that,
with me, and
He-
you'll see.
He fought the director to do that flip in the beginning.
Oh, when he's on the cane.
Yeah, to come out looking all
I did know that.
rickety and then doing the flip. That was his idea. They didn't want to do it,
Oh, wow.
and he said he
That's
wouldn't do the
brilliant.
rest of he wouldn't do the rest of the movie unless they let him do it.
One of the
Oh.
best
Yeah.
parts of the movie.
Yeah,
He's a genius.
Totally
Comic
brilliant.
genius. Yeah.
Okay, Willy Wonka.
The whole movie is not great, but he is one of the greatest roles ever.
I highly disagree with that.
Yeah, I gotta say,
I find it to be great.
I probably put that in one of the top 10 movies ever made, ever.
Ever.
And that fucking Grandpa Joe,
Fuck that dude.
who
man.
Lazy ass
who can
motherfucker.
jump out of the bed and run around and start screaming, "I got a golden
got
ticket! You
Yeah.
didn't get shit.
That's
Charlie
right.
got the golden
Hammering.
ticket."
He's hammering checks like
right.
from the government.
Yeah.
I always thought that whole scene was weird how there's 2 couples in one bed
So
And then-
all dying together slowly. It's
Yeah.
like I always thought that was really weird.
And then in the end, he fucks Charlie in the ass because
What?
not literally,
Wow.
figuratively, by making him steal fizzy lifting drink.
No, and gonna sell the everlasting gobstopper.
Yeah, exactly.
The money.
Yeah, Squidsworth.
Yeah.
What a weird name. Yeah, I'm a henchman named Squidsworth.
And then so you didn't see the
Squidsworth.
after credit scene. So when
There's
when,
no.
when
go ahead.
Charlie wins everything, Grandpa Joe's like, "Yeah, this is gonna be great." He's like, "Fuck you, Grandpa Joe. You almost blew this for me." Now Grandpa Joe's out.
Everybody else,
Kicks him out the glass.
everybody else in the factory. Grandpa Joe,
Kicks him out of the fucking elevator.
go
Get
back,
out.
go back to your stupid bed.
Yeah, you're gonna stay in that fucking room. I'm keeping that house. You're gonna fucking drink cabbage water.
Oh, Slugsworth. That was his name. Not
Plug
Yeah.
it.
But like fucking,
Squidsworth. Slugsworth.
you know, just fucking, fucking make him iron, do all that fucking laundry his mom was doing.
No, he just goes back into bed and hammers government checks.
Yeah,
for the
no,
rest.
no, I would make him fucking. I'm telling you, man, he would fucking drink cabbage water and start doing laundry, and I'd have 2 Oompa Loompas fucking guard and make sure he's doing that shit too.
Jason.
Wow.
That's a different movie, man.
It sure is.
Very different.
I'd watch it.
Charlie has issues. Charlie has a lot of issues.
Little fucking pent up anger. Just fucking, you sent 2 fucking Oompa Loompas there right now. I want to report.
God.
It's
right,
just like me when I was a kid. My blonde hair went brown. Now I'm angry.
Richie?
Jim's next. Nope.
Oh, I'm next? Oh, that's right. You get to pick.
Jim.
Okay, I go back to 1986
Great.
for the movie that is so much better than the live action versions of it, Transformers, the movie.
Transformers.
Oh,
Down, down, down. More than
You got the
meets the
touch.
eye.
Fuck
More
yeah.
than meets the eye. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cartoon movie.
it's got a rockin' soundtrack.
You got the touch.
You Got the Touch came from this movie soundtrack.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's right. Not Boogie Nights.
That's right. Boogie Nights used it later.
Yeah.
Did Ray know that?
That Boogie Nights, they used that song.
Yeah, when they're in the studio
Nights
to
when they're in the
record
studio.
their
You got
new
the
hit song,
touch.
they start
that
singing
song.
that song.
Okay.
That was
It's
from
from
the Transformers movie.
No shit. No, I did not know
It
that.
really
Yeah.
is.
It's when Optimus Prime first goes into action
It makes it even funnier.
and starts taking out Decepticons left and
Oh,
right.
that's funny. No, I didn't know that was the You Got the Touch song from Transformers.
It really is.
That's funny. Dirk Diggler.
Yeah, this starred Eric Idle was a voice in this. Judd Nelson, of course, who played Hot Rod, who later became Rodimus Prime.
Mm,
Leonard Nimoy as Megatron,
there you go.
or Galvatron, actually, in this movie. And Robert Stack as the blue Optimus Prime. What the hell's name was he? Ultra Magnus. And he did the voice of Ultra Magnus on the cartoon series as well.
Robert Stack, they got him on the TV series?
Yeah, he did the voice of Ultra Magnus on the
Boy,
Transformers TV series.
That guy didn't turn down shit.
And of course, Orson Welles as Unicron.
Oh, that's right.
Is absolutely. I loved this movie, and I thought, well, when the live action ones came out, I said, why didn't they just make this? Why didn't they make this? Everyone looks shitty in those movies. You know, a bunch of clanking metal, and you couldn't tell one apart from the other.
I really couldn't. I'm totally with you.
So that's my number one.
Dig it.
Wow.
Number two, I go to Richie, of course.
So I know I used.
I mean, number one for Richie.
I know I used this in my kids' sport movies,
Right.
but it's still one of my favorites.
Little Giants.
No,
The Sandlot.
no, the original Bad News Bears.
The Bad News Bears. That's right. The original.
OG.
Hell yeah.
That one.
Booger eating spaz makes me want to puke.
Man, Tanner was the best thing ever in that movie.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Who'd he get into a fight with?
The 7th grade.
That movie's awesome.
You got into the fight with the whole all the 7th grade.
I just read somewhere too. It just came back out on Prime or Netflix. Like you can watch it readily right now.
Oh, well, I have it, so
Oh,
it's one of those.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
All right, Richie, who are you going to pick?
Gee,
There's,
who do you think I'm going to pick?
I don't know. Who you gonna-
Ray's the only one who hasn't
I'm
won
the only
yet.
one left.
Oh.
This guy. All right. So my number one pick is something I could always watch. I still think it's still fantastic. Steven Spielberg's 1991 classic with Dustin Hoffman, Julia Roberts, Bob Hoskins, and Robin Williams, Hook.
Oh, there you go.
I like
It's a
Hook.
great movie.
It's a Sam, dude. Like Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook.
Captain
You don't
Hook.
even know it's him. He's so good. Even Glenn Close is in the movie, and You don't even know it's her. She's one of the pirates that they throw in the boombox. Kind of crazy. And then the whole movie's great. Dude, Robin Williams is probably like one of my favorite actors of all time.
Yeah.
Rufio.
Smee. Bob Hoskins is Smee running around. Yeah. Quotable lines throughout the whole movie. The whole Lost Boys are pretty cool. Rufio. The fight scene with the food. They're imagining it. Best.
So who next, Ray?
Let's go back to Richie.
Okay. I'm going to go with the sci-fi flick.
Uh-huh.
But, it tugs at your heart light. E.T.
That was on my list. God
There you
damn
go. There you go.
I got
I have something to admit.
What? Don't say you've never seen E.T.
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
Whew.
Don't say you don't like it.
Too.
I don't like it.
Oh my god.
You don't like E.T.?
No, I don't. I never liked it. I didn't like it the first time. I didn't like it the second time I watched.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Oh,
E.T.,
watching that movie just feels nostalgic. Like the house that they live in, you're just like, oh my god, I feel like I've been here before. Like just so many parts of that movie, you're just like, I know I've been in this neighborhood. This looks identical to what I've seen in my life.
Richie, what's wrong with your brother?
I don't know, dude. He cries at everything, but fucking doesn't like E.T.
Not E.T.
Right.
I don't like E.T. What can I?
Don't watch every Hallmark movie ever existed.
Yes.
Do I say I like Hallmark movies?
Some of them.
You have a whole podcast about them.
That I have a lot of. We talk about many movies we don't like here, Carl.
This is E.T.
It is destroy all movies. He's part of his. He has a point. But it's a crazy point.
Go back to one of the. If you go back to one of the song parodies based on, "We Didn't Start the Fire,"
right?
That Richie recorded, and he rattles off all the movies that were reviewed on the show. And if you listen to that list of movies and tell me 99% of them were terrible,
absolutely.
That was a good parody.
Jim, did you like Mac and Me more than E.T.?
What was that?
Did you like Mac and Me more than E.T.?
Oh, good lord.
Jim's more of a Beethoven fan.
That was a good movie.
E.T. never did it for me.
See, Carl, my number 2 was going to be Jaws, but I didn't think it was going to be, too much of a kid's movie.
That's not a kid's movie.
Yeah, it's not a kid's movie.
I don't know. Michael's in it as a kid, and Michael and Sean. It's about
there are kids in it.
There are kids in it.
A kid gets eaten. A kid gets eaten by a shark.
Yeah.
Halloween and Poltergeist are kids' movies then.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Who do you pick?
Oh, who do I go with? I'm going to go with my brother.
All right. Well, I go even further back to 1979 with this one.
Wow.
I believe it was their motion picture debut, The Muppet Movie.
Oh.
That's a good one.
You guys are stealing all my...
Yeah, it was the first time the Muppets with Fozzie. It was a road trip movie. It had that cool song that it opened up with Rainbow Connection.
Oh yeah,
with Kermit singing that song.
There's so many songs.
Get it
about rainbows.
Oh, please continue. Please continue.
What's on the other side?
Muppet Christmas Carol. That's another one that's like up there.
Yeah. So this movie is joy from beginning to end.
And not just illusions. And rainbows got nothing to hide. There you go. I'm done.
Good job.
It also has like a who's who of cameos throughout.
Yeah.
All right. I go to Carl.
It's got to be me. I'm the last.
It's got to be me.
Round 2.
I still haven't gone
No,
round 2.
Ray hasn't gone round 2 yet.
I thought you did.
No.
I was started off.
Ray kicked it off to me to start round 2.
Yeah.
What you say, Jim?
Hmm?
So Ray or me?
I said Carl.
I said you. You go.
Oh, Incredibles.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Great.
Yes.
I absolutely love it. I think it's genius.
That's my Halloween costume.
Oh, nice.
It's the
Yeah,
only.
it's great.
It's the only Pixar movie I would watch more than once.
The only one?
Only for some reason, I have a hard time in the last 5 years or so watching animated anything.
Oh, all right. Well, Incredibles is so enjoyable.
I just watched it a couple weeks ago.
It's got Jason Lee in it.
Yes.
It's got everything. It's a great writer director. It's just I just love it. I love it.
Got Holly Hunter,
And the dad,
Craig T. Nelson.
Craig T. Nelson, right?
Yeah. Coach.
All right,
When the,
All right.
when,
all right,
when
right.
the
go ahead.
when the
Yeah.
boy when the boy is running through the forest and he hits the water
Right.
and he looks down and he realizes he's running on water, it's one of the greatest moments in any movie I've ever seen.
There you go. All right, Ray,
All
what do you
right.
got?
It is
I pick
excellent.
1989 Rick Moranis, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Ah.
Fantastic movie.
I had that in my honorable mentions.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude. Pretty
Just the whole
good, right?
concept is awesome. Getting shrunk and the way they did it, the practical effects still look good.
And just getting through the backyard in a jungle,
Yeah.
and the backyard turns into a jungle.
Just
Super cool.
over the turf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Auntie, everything. All right. So I'll pick Jim. Let's go with the other brother.
All righty.
Oh, wait. Did I pick you last time? I can't remember.
Nope,
You're
you
next.
picked me.
That's right.
All right. I'm going all the way back to 2020 with this one. It's recent, and my wife was watching it, and I started watching it, and I said, "Yo, this isn't bad." Enola Holmes,
Oh, I didn't see that.
What the hell is that?
starring. It is.
Just like Sherlock Holmes
It's
is-
based on a young adult novel series about the younger sister of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, okay.
And she's also trying to be a detective. And it stars Millie Bobby Brown as Enola Holmes and Henry Cavill as Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
So there's a new one coming out very soon, Enola Holmes 2. It was very enjoyable. It kind of had that remember the movie Young Sherlock Holmes?
Yes.
It kind of had that kind of vibe, only, not as much supernatural.
All right.
Eh,
All right, then I will go to Carl.
You guys took too many choices, but I'm gonna have to go with the same writer director, the Iron Giant,
The Iron
Good
Giant.
one. Superman.
same as The Incredibles. It's very enjoyable. I love it.
Iron Giant.
That's a good one.
Okay, Carl.
Ray,
I'm gonna go with 1988's comedy and like art movie with Christopher Lloyd and Bob Hoskins, Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I almost
Oh,
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
such a good movie.
That's a good one.
The
I
best
thought
is
it was
like the
too
bullets. I know, but it's like cartoony.
no, it
it's-
counts. It counts.
Yeah, it definitely counts.
No.
The dip
Absolutely.
is like the most terrifying thing ever.
Seriously,
Putting that poor shoe in there and dissolving him alive. Like,
Yeah.
it was dark for a kids
Horrifying.
movie. I remember watching that. I was like, oh my God, is the shoe really dead? Like killed the cartoon.
oh yeah, it's dead.
And then the bullets, like they got the dum dums and they're all talking to each other. You got like one with a tomahawk that's like an Indian and the foul mouthed taxi car that takes him around.
And the end,
movie.
Christopher Lloyd's eyes turned animated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Horrifying.
he's a tune in like people's skin.
Yeah.
It's
Freaking
horrifying.
dark, but great.
Great
Still
movie.
watchable.
Yep.
Excellent.
Please, I love it.
Oh, it's pretty good.
That was
Not
all
bad.
right.
So I pick who has a
Richie has not gone.
Richie, you're
Richie's
next.
it.
So my number 3 or my number 1, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's a couple years old,
Yeah.
terribly old.
Mm-hmm.
Despicable Me.
Group.
Oh,
The
The first one was good and
Yeah.
got out of control.
I agree 100%. The first Despicable Me was great.
Yeah.
that was good.
It's like Minions are great in small Minion doses.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just
Right.
so over the top now. I went to Universal Studios and they're everywhere there. It's too much.
But the ride was pretty good. I went on that ride.
Oh, we actually didn't go on that one. It was like the one that we didn't do.
That's pretty
Is
fun.
it a simulated ride or like a real ride?
It's more like Star Tours, I think is what you mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's more a simulator one, yeah.
Destroy All Movies can be found at damshow.co. That's DAMSHOW.co, not .com. .co. There you can find our other fine podcast and back episodes. You can also find, if you wish to support the show, our link to Amazon. Go to Amazon through our link, shop as you normally do, and then we get a little piece of the action. It doesn't cost you 1 red cent more. You can also buy us a coffee if you want to just throw a couple of bucks our way. Well, most coffees are $3 to $4. So if you'd like to buy us a coffee, click on the link, and pretty soon you are going to be able to be a monthly subscriber.
Oh, to the show?
No, to
Oh.
the Buy Me
Why
a
the fuck
Coffee.
would anybody want to do that?
Good selling, Richie. Good selling.
What's our email address, Jim?
I don't know.
Destroymail@gmail.com. Once again,
That
that's
is it.
destroymail@gmail.com. That's right. All right, kids, that's it. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Good night, damnation.